Hello, I am live now. This is kind of a pop-up, and so I don't know if I'm going to have anybody show up. So I'm going to give it a couple minutes and then I'll wait. And if I don't have anybody show up, I'm just going to do a destash video where I just show all the items I have. And if anybody's interested, they can come in and watch it. So I have a habit of doing last minute things. And I haven't been very active on YouTube. I did send out some emails this morning. Hey, Laura. I don't know if I'm going to have anybody here. You know me, I'm always last minute doing stuff. But I thought I'd give it a shot. I'm going to wait a couple minutes. If I don't get, I should, let's see, there's 6 people watching now. So let's see if anybody else pops in. I have lots and lots of laces and trims. I have a whole variety of different things. Went through all my bins. I could probably still go through a ton more of them. And tomorrow I'm going to do fabric if I get enough sales on here today. So, hi, Diana. So I'm going to be doing listing how many yards I have and how much, and if anybody is interested, I'll be I forgot, I lost my train of thought. I'll be showing you everything I have, and then I do have a minimum of $10, and I also going to try to ship everything at a flat rate shipping. So the first thing I have available is this vintage eyelet trim. As you can see here, it's on its original packing. I have 10 yards available, and it has this pattern on here. As in the padded flat rate. You know what I mean by that? Because that's the cheapest. It's like $8.50 or something like that. Unless it can go in something less and ship for less. But so this is a little over an inch. Because you can get quite a bit of trim and stuff inside of a padded flat rate envelope. Hello, Lisa. You're on your way to the rodeo. Oh, thank you for stopping by. You must not be in the part of Texas where you're having fire, but we're having rain here where we are, so I'm staying in the house today. So this is eyelet trim. Yeah, I use Pirate. But if you go over a pound, it's going to be probably at least $6. So, oh, okay, you can smell the smoke there. I just heard about it this morning. I haven't been watching the news that much. So this is going to be $1.25 a yard. I have lots of I can't type, so bear with me. So 10 yards available of this. And my leg is real behind. It does have some Not a lot, but you know, there's some spots on it. But it's from a place in New York. I have these appliques here. I have 2 lots of these available. And this one's quite large here, but you can cut it down and then it has 2 little pieces that go with it. Oh, your internet has been misbehaving. So this is from about 11 inches. Really pretty. That's probably a vintage applique there. And so $2 and a go on that one. Okay, on the eyelet trim, Elisa. Okay, no problem. Thanks so much. Or if you want to watch later. Okay, I'm going to throw this in here. So Elisa got the vintage trim. For 10 yards. I have this lace trim. It's a ruffle with the red satin hearts, it looks like. And that's $1 yard. I have 6 yards available. Did I put that in? No. Okay. Oops, I gotta open up this thing here. I have 4 yards of this orange crochet trim. You want 1 or 2, Diane? Okay, sorry. I keep forgetting to look back at the screen. So that one is Diana. Okay. This one is orange. It's a darker orange color. I don't know if I have anything to compare it to, but it's a crochet trim, and I have 4 yards available at $1. One and go. And I always watch my things back in case I miss anybody. I have this yellow crochet trim. It's really pretty. This has a softer feel to it too. I'll type in while I'm waiting for it to show up. I have a blue crochet trim. That is, I only have 2 yards available of this, and it has a ruffle. It's a navy blue. Hopefully I'll get some people that'll look at this later. Okay, go with that one. And Diana will take those. Thank you, Diana. I'm writing everything down so I can remember. This is different. There's 2 yards of this available. It's about, let's see, let me go over here. About 4 inches wide. It's a pale yellow with the white embroidered flowers on it. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. I'm just trying to get rid of all my trim and have a ton of fabric, but I think I'm going to do most of that tomorrow. So this yellow trim, I have 2 yards available of that, and that is going to be $1.25 a yard. I'm not sure what, oh, here, I was showing the wrong side. That's a darker yellow there. These are kind of unique here. I have one in brown too, but I just have the black one here. So it says black trim here. It has the silver eyelets in it, and then it has lace sewn on it. Oh, you want that yellow trim? Okay, Diana, sorry. Again, yellow trim by 2. Diana. Okay, thank you. This is a black one I showed you. So Sarah, when I came to your show the other night, I didn't know that you were a grandma. Is this your first grandbaby? I have, how many yards? 4 yards of this black trim available for $1. Oh, how sweet. My little guy is 9 years old, soon to be 10, actually, next in April. They grow up so fast, so it just flies by. And next month, my daughter, me and my grandson are going to Hawaii for a week. I'm so excited. So no takers on the black trim. This is a really pretty trim. It's a peach color. It's a lace. It has this floral pattern. And it is about 3.5 inches wide. I have it's 2.5 yards. So I'll do like 1.25 yards for $1.50 on this one. So it's kind of a light orange. What did I say? $1.25. I tried to bring out some spring colors too. This has like that kind of an embroidered pattern on it. And Diana, you want that? So I have 2.5 yards. So you want the whole thing. Thank you. This one is some jacquard trim. I have 4 yards available, and it is blue. Oh, jacket. Cute. It's really pretty with the reddish pink. So I'll call this the blue floral trim. $1 a yard. This one is super pretty, and the only person I could find selling this on Etsy to get a good price on it was someone in France. But it is an orange trim. I'm going to hold it up like this. It's kind of a silky orange floral with green leaves. That's not a good picture of it. Let me see if I can hold it up here. You can see the googles coming up. Googles. Oh, goggles. You're talking to Sarah. Okay. Orange floral trim. $1 a yard. And I have 10 available. Okay, Diana wants 3. Thank you, Diana. I have a few other things besides lace, but I'm going to do most of my laces here. Most of my stuff is $1, but I have a few things that I'm going to sell somewhere between 15 and 20, but they are for special things. This is an orange and brown floral trim, jacquard trim. And that's $1 a yard. And that is, how many yards did I say I have that? I believe 8 yards. I only have one tatting that I have available for today. I'll show it to you. I gotta find it in my. I have a little bit of tatting that I'm still hoarding, but this tatting right here, it's somebody handmade this. I would say it was anywhere from a. So this part is pink. So it's pink, but it's a little bit of a brighter pink. And I'm not sure how many yards are on here, but I can do this one for $1.50 a yard for that tatting. So if anybody's interested in that one. Five or three. I definitely probably have, I don't know, I would guesstimate there's at least 10 yards on here. So Sarah, you want 5 yards? Oh, hey, Chris. Thanks for coming in. You want 3? Okay. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's finish out this. I have 2 yards available of this crochet trim. It has the blue pattern in here. So I'm sure this one was handmade. Possibly. Looks like it. Very unique. It's about 2.5 inches wide. So blue and white. I'm going to do that at $1.25 a yard. Okay, you want both of those? Unless somebody else wants one, but Sarah's going to get that one. Thank you, Sarah. I have, let's see, might want to combine some of these. I have this black trim here. It's the ruffled, but I guess you can take the top of that out. And I have 2 yards available of that. And that'll be $1 a yard. Oops, I didn't mean to put those ones in there. Let me get another box. So we went through one. I have these appliques here. They are the first ones available are these butterfly here. They're about 2 inches in length. These are Simplicity iron-on appliques. And then I have these ones here with the pastel colors. So I'm going to do those for $75 each. First one will be A and the next one will be B. So if you want the butterfly, what did I say? 75 each. A or B. Go. Let me put those up a little bit there so you can see that better. Okay. Okay, Sarah, you wanted B. Chris wanted B. And Diana wanted B. Nobody wanted A. Okay, so those are butterfly. Sorry, I'm doing a one-man show here, so I'm going to write everything down next to me so I don't 0.75, and that was Sarah, Chris, and Diana. Diana, yes, you can have 2 yards of the black crochet. 2 yards, Diana. Sarah, Diana, and Chris got the butterfly appliques. Okay. Let me move on here. This is one non-trim thing that I wanted to offer this out. This is a German English dictionary page from 1890, and it has the embossed, or where you can feel the writing that's raised on it, really pretty. And it is 6 by about 9.5, and it's pretty strong. You know, it has the nice feel to it. And I'm going to do 10 for $1 on those. So if anybody wants those, that's the German paper. 10 for $1. And I have a 10 of those available, so. Okay, German paper. That would be Chris 1, Sarah 5. That's it. Thank you. Unless someone else comes in. We got 8 people watching now. I even have stamps I can show today. I've just got everything, a little bit of everything. Sorry, I got it. This is some eyelet trim that I'm going to sell for $1 a yard, and it's on one of these things. So I'm estimating it has about 10 to 15 yards. It's 1 inch wide. So that's $1 a yard. And it's more of a darker cream. Let me shut these blinds. This is the worst time of day for the sun to come through my window here. So I don't see any takers on the trim yet. This right here, I have so much of. I bought a bunch of trim that's probably from the 80s or earlier. Can I rewatch? Oh yeah, certainly. No problem. Because I got a lot of stuff. I'm kind of doing it as that. This is a 2.5 yards. I would say it's a pinkish coral color. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. Yeah, we have rain here too today, but it's still. Hi, Deb. Thanks for joining in. I sent a little letter out to everybody. I have so much of this. I want to do this for 2 yards for $1. I would say I have at least, I don't know, 50 yards. So I'll call this the coral trim. I have a couple other ones that I have so much of that I'm going to 2 yards for $1. Yeah, Deb, let me write that down in just a minute. And you can have as many as you want as those. Deb, you wanted the eyelet, 2 yards. Gotta turn my light on. It is getting a little dark in here now. Now I know about the dog interruption. Anybody interested in this one? I might try to sell it as a lot on eBay, maybe. Oh, they're doing good. They're almost 2 years old now. So they're little stinkers, that's for sure. I have this pack I made up. It's got this darker yellow crochet trim. It's like a yard. This green trim here. Oh, let me get all this stuff out of the way. And then this, so I thought these all three go together. So you'll get a yard of each of these. It's hard to put these back in the little bags. Let me write this in here. So that will be the green and yellow pack. And I'll do $2.50 on that one. Okay, no takers on that one so far. I have these two they're probably were for, you know, someone's sofa, the end table. They're about 10 by 6, and there's 2 of them available. I thought if somebody did needle books folded in half, that would look really cute. You could put the felt underneath there. And so those will be $1 each for those, okay? I don't know what to call those. I'll say mini runners. I think it'd be a perfect size for a little journal. Okay, Sarah, you got those. Let me switch over the... Now, are you going to have to hide your stuff from your husband, Sarah? Because I know you were trying to get rid of stuff. That's why I don't buy at sales, because I just have too much stuff. This is a polyester. It has a little bit of a stretch. It was on a roll, and it had the contents of what it's made out of. And it is about 1.25 inches. And I have 4 yards available. And it's a cream trim, $1 a yard. Go. Yeah. I guess I have a stronger willpower than you. But you know what? I had all these bins in my craft room, and I just couldn't craft. I couldn't do anything. So I took them all out, put them in my guest room, and I don't plan on having anyone here for a while. And I went through every single one of the bins and trying to downsize. So Deb, you want 1 yard of that? I'll put your name on this one. Well, I don't want anybody to ever feel like they have to buy anything from me, but because I totally understand. This is another, it's like a cotton trim, has a floral pattern on it. It's about 2.5 inches wide. Came on this thing here. I don't have any I think I have 3 yards and then 1 yard. So this is going to be the wide crim. But if you need to stock up on your laces, this is the place to be. And if you want to spread the word, I'll be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock with more fabric and trims, okay? I would appreciate if anybody did spread the word. Here's a for instance of some of the fabric that I'll have. Well, I have like lots more than this, but this is it's almost 8 ounces of fabric scraps. So you get quite a bit of fabric in here. Has a floral pattern on these. They're all in the jewel tones. Some of them are quite big pieces here. There's a yellow one, a blue one, and then this one is really big. It has it's probably maybe a half a yard, could be. And then this green leaf one, and then another one of the blue ones. So really pretty. I'll do jewel tone fabric, and I'll do $5 on that one. Diana, you want that one? Thank you. Let me write your name on here. Thanks for being patient with me. Okay. I have a vintage lot of needles. There's 1, 2, and some of them are full and some of them just have a few in there. They're all from England, Japan. There's some Clarks made in England. These are really old boys. These needles here. This is like a full pack, 19 cents for these gold eye nickel plated. And then these Millwards needles. I have a whole bin of old sewing stuff that I need to get rid of. So sewing needles are $3. This is a really pretty, like tapestry trim. It has the orange flowers on here. And I have 3 yards available. And it's a tapestry. I'm going to do that for $2 a yard. Okay, tapestry, Deb, 1 yard. Thank you. Oops. Falling. Here's another one I have a ton of. So this is going to be, oh, you want a yard too, Diane? Okay, good. This is a black not black upholstery, but black trim. So it kind of has a scallop edge pattern on it. I bought them on these big spools. I have some other styles too. And that one. Oh, thank you, Sarah, for stopping by. I appreciate it. This one I'm going to do for 2 yards for $1 too, because I have so much of it. And I'll show all these over tomorrow if I get any new people in. Deb, you want the 2 yards? I gotta take a sip of my soda. All right. Oh my gosh, that's so much stuff here still. How about anybody use these laces, type of laces here? I'm pretty sure these are. I know this one definitely is vintage. It's 1 yard. There's the salvage on here, so it has a little bit of tearing along the salvage, but the other parts are really good. And there's the pattern right there. And this is a whole yard of that, so I'm going to do that for $5. 1 yard of cream lace, $5. And then I have it's 1.5 yard, same kind of thing in a pink. So that's 1.5 pink lace, $5. I guess you would have to use this for a very specific thing to want that. And then this one is a vintage Swiss dot lace. And I'm just marking these down in case somebody watches this later and wants this. So there's 1 yard available. So that's 1 yard of the Swiss dot for $5. This is pretty different. It's a gray applique. I have 5 yards available. That's what that looks like. It's a cotton. And you'll take the cream? Okay, good. Thanks. Let me write your name on here. Oop, I'm losing my stickers. Oh, here they are. So. That's a good deal. I did sell something similar to that once on in my Etsy store for like $40. I think it was an antique though. It was similar to that. This is a gray trim. And I'm going to do this one for $1.50 a yard. So it's about 3 inches wide. That's another color you probably have to be real specific about. I have this whole bag of white appliques here. Okay, so there's 1, 2 circles, some strawberries, this pattern here, these angels. There's some leaves here. Quite a few. Some bunnies. Some smaller angels. These hearts. So what I'll do is I'll split this in half for $5 each. So there'll be 2 available. Oops, I need to put this in here. Hey, Peg. Welcome in. I've shown a lot of stuff, so if you have time to go back and look, you're more than welcome to. So Peg got the white appliques for $5. Ooh, I'm going to have fun sorting through all this stuff later. Oh, this is super cute. Okay, I made this little pack here. It's the little pink bunny buttons. No problem. Some vintage rickrack in yellow. Some pink vintage lace. And then this is a piece of fabric that is vintage, and it's about 10 by 28 plus this strip right here. So it was cut into, but I actually had a few yards of this that I sold for $10 a yard on, I think it either sold on my Etsy or my eBay. You can always go to my Etsy store at Violet Made Treasures. I've got a lot of fabric listed in there, and if you want anything added to your sell today, I'll give you a 15% off discount in my store, okay? So the bunny fabric is going for $5 for the buttons, and this would make a cute little Easter. No takers on that? Well, maybe someone will come back later and want to have that. I did some coffee dyed seam binding. It's crinkled. I have, there's 12 yards total, so I'm selling 3 yards. And it came from this roll here. So this is a vintage seam binding. I wish it would have had the whole 100 yards, but it only had, so the seam binding, you get 3 yards. It does smell like coffee. I just did it last night. So we'll do 3 yards for $1.25. There's 4 yards available. I mean, 4 lots. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to turn my heater on in this room. Hold on. It makes a little noise at first. The rest of the house is on forced air, but this room back here, it was the people that originally owned it turned their 3-car garage into a 2-car, and then this room here. Okay, here is this one. 2 yards of the gray. Okay. Gray. Diana. Oops, I just knocked a bunch of this over. This, here I have, it's about a 1/2 inch wide. It's cream. It's a softer texture. And look at all of this I have. So this one is also going to be $2 a yard. I mean, 2 yards for $1. Trim 2 yards for $1. Or someone could have all of this for $25. So you want 4 yards? Okay, Diana gets 4. Oops, my picture's bouncing. Okay, I got like 3 more bins to go through. Anybody's still here? Let me see. I'm going to just show this for the people that might be interested. Okay, Deb wants 2 yards. These are both going to be $10 each, and I'm just showing them in case somebody comes back and wants to. This is antique to vintage laces, which you're going to get quite a bit of. Like some of them are remnants, but this is a really pretty lace that has the, like that, I think it's called Alicon trim here. This was a lace that was off of a piece of clothing. There's at least over maybe a yard. This is probably a yard or more of this netting with the sewn-on flowers there. This would make great, backup material for journals or what do you call them? My mind's going blank. When you make the flowers and stuff. So this is probably about 12 by 12 on this one. And then this one is really big. Piece of. So definitely these are true vintage. If anyone wants to half this, I can do that. But it's $10 for all of it. So I'm going to call this the antique pack for 10. Now, actually, this will be the, and then this one is also 10. You get quite a bit of this fabric here. It's more of a white. All of these are more white. The other one was cream. Fabric trim. Beautiful lace. Look at all the flowers on here. And then I'm putting in this bonnet here. Has lots of ruffles and lace on that you could use. Some like satin fabric. So that's white. I'll call that vintage because I'm not sure the age of that pack. $10. Okay. Let me just see what else I have here. Oh, this is 2 packs. There's a navy blue and a lighter blue of this Craft Mart 100% nylon. It has directions for making bows. This one's full. and there was 8 yards. And this one, I believe, is almost full. So both of those for $1. So that would be the Craft Mart. Here's 3 yards of like a really light peach floral trim lace. And that's $1 a yard. 3 yards available. It's kind of a creamy peach. This is another thing that I'm just going to put in here in case somebody is interested in this. You're going to get 10 vintage spools of wooden spools. These aren't the original ones that came in the box. I just put in, most of them have thread on it, or they all have thread somewhat. And then this box right here is a J&P. And when I purchased it, it was in perfect condition, and I accidentally had left it on the floor with some other things, and I stepped on it. So I created some vintage tape, made my own tape, and taped it up there. So this spool box is going to be $15. I'll set that aside. This is 5 yards of white floral trim. It's a cotton. $1 a yard. Most of my fabric will come in continuous yards. There's a few things I have that there's like 3 yards and then 2 yards or something like that. I made up this pack. It's a snippet fabric pack. So you're going to get this piece of fabric. This one with the paisley. It's all cream and brown. This one with the clocks on it and the music notes. And then there's another piece with music notes. It's just a strip, a piece of lace. And these are all vintage trims that I added in here. I love this one here. That came from a piece of clothing. That one. Little piece of trim. Some vintage trim here. Piece of crochet. What's it called when you make those, you know, the lace with the buttons on it? Oh gosh. When you make, I have these. Not the next one. This, what is that called when you make those? this piece, crochet, this piece, and then I just threw in this brown crochet, a piece of lace, and a little key. So snippet, pack, clusters. Thank you. God, my mind. So this one's going to be $10. Let me get this back in, and I'll get back to some more of the dollar trims. Okay, these are all white trims. I don't know if anybody's more into the cream than the white, but I made up a pack of white lace. I think I put like 5. How many did I put in here? 10 pieces. There's a ruffled one. And I believe they're both the same. Another white one. It's a pretty one. And this here. I think I showed them all. So I have 2 packs available of these. So white lace lot. We'll do, I want to get rid of this, so $3 for each one. Nobody. I don't think white lace is super popular, so I don't know if I should. This is 5 yards of a petite lace. It's like a cotton, has some threads in it. So it's 5 yards, and it's about a 1/2 inch. Diane, you want one of the, okay, thank you. Let me write your name on there. Oh, $3. I almost wrote. Okay, this one, I can do the 5 yards for $3. And Peg, you want that one? Thank you. I got this really pretty lace here. It's white, but then it has a cream edging on it, which has the ruffles, but I believe you can take that out. So That's what that looks like. And I have 2 yards available of that one, but you can see so I believe this should be probably pretty vintage. I don't know if it came off of the spool like that or that was sewed onto something else. So we'll do this one. White. And I'll put cream edge so I know which one. $1 a yard. Okay. Oh, I love this one right here. I have, it's not quite 3 yards, so it's 2 7/8. It's a white cotton fabric like trim. So I can do this one for white floral 2 we'll say 75, and we'll do $2 on that one. Oh, hi, welcome in. I'm sorry, I'm not on here that often, so I've been kind of out of the loop. And I sort of always do stuff spontaneously. Okay, that's peg. Is anybody interested in, oh, I know what I have. Let me show you these. I cut up a quilt because I had a lot of problems with it, but I kept the best ones here. It had the Sunbonnet Sue sewn on it. Some of them have the back of the quilt here, but they're all in different colors. They're sewn in these squares. I believe I have 20 of them. So I can do 2 for $1. Okay. So Sunbonnet Sue. Oh, hi, Katie. Nice to see you. I've been, like I said, out of the loop, so not really crafting that much, trying to downsize. 2 for $1, and I'll put go. And then you can tell me what colors you want. I'll go through them, okay? We got reds, we got yellows, we got pinks, blues. So I'm sure this fabric on here is very, very old. I think this is a good price. I think I paid $20 for this quilt. And I had it listed for quite a while and it didn't sell, so let's see. We've got so Diana, first you want a red and a yellow, okay. And then I'm sorry, Mrs. Katz Crafting, welcome in. So I guess that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I know I have some more. So I'll split them between Katie and Peg. Hello, Jill. Yeah, thank you. So I'll figure those out. 2 for $1. And we got Diana for 2, and then split the other ones between Katie and Peggy. Was that right? Yeah. Okay. I've shown a lot of stuff, you guys. So if you have time and you want to go through my stuff, I'm trying to downsize super duper a lot. So let me go through. So some of this stuff I'm selling on the really inexpensive. And I did show some $10, $15 items if anybody's interested in going back and looking through. This would be great for, spring, Easter. I sold some of this yellow separately. And then I have the pink. I don't know if I've shown the pink crocheted yet. And then I have this one. And then I have this one. So you would get one of these, one of those, a pink, and a yellow. You're going to get, I think, might be a half yard on these smaller ones, and then a yard of the pink and yellow. Okay, I'm going to make two lots of those. Okay, so I'm going to call this the spring lot. So 1, 2, and then a half. So we'll do these for $250, if that makes sense. Okay, Mrs. Cat and Diana, looks like they got that one. And I think if you send me your email, I don't think Mrs. Cat, I'm not sure unless you changed your name to something else. I don't recognize your name. Sorry, I'm going through some more stuff here. Okay, here's another pack I made up. Oh, Kathy's World. Okay. Well, if it's been a while, it might be. Here's another one where it has this green trim and then this yellow crochet trim. It's like a darker yellow. And then this vintage piece of embroidery trim here, which I'm going to split this too. There's not as much as that last one, so I'll call this spring lot number 2, and we'll go for $2 on that one. If anybody joined in, I'm a terrible typer, so forgive me for taking a while. Or now I got to turn my heater off. So that one goes to Cat. Thank you. I have this blue lace trim here. This is about 1.5 inches. It's a poly and cotton trim, and it's like a baby blue. So the blue lace trim is $1 a yard. And I don't know how many yards I have, so I'll just, I don't want to like unwind and count all of it, so. I don't see any takers yet. Sorry, I keep hitting my desk and now everything's bouncing. Okay, Diana wants 3 yards of that. Thank you. I have this, it's like a wine lace. It's about 7 inches wide, and it has the sequins on it. Really pretty. Another one, I'm not sure how many yards I have. I'm going to say maybe 4 yards. So I'll do the wine trim. And that will be $2 a yard. Some of these I forgot to mark how many yards I have. Okay, peg one. Thank you. I have this white applique. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7 full appliques, and then you get a few leaves and half of and it has the beads and I have some more similar to this one, so that is going to be $5 for that. I'll call it the white bridal trim. Oops. Okay, thanks so much. I have this like houndstooth trim. It's double-sided, kind of unique, different. I have 15 yards available. And that'll be $1 a yard. Okay, peg, you get 2. Thank you. What did I do? see. I only have 1 yard of this. Let's see. Yeah. I actually sold this morning, so. Yeah, I'm trying to close down my Etsy store too, so it's let me see if I can hold on 1 second, give me a second. My notes. I'm looking for something for my link, but I can't find it. Oh wait, okay, no, that's eBay. I don't have it in here. I'll find it in a little bit. Moving on. This is a vintage, it's from Made in France. It's white. It's about 5 inches wide. And that's what it looks like, the pattern on here. And $1.50 a yard. So French white trim, $1.50. Okay, cat, you're going to get 1 yard. So I will be back on tomorrow at 1 o'clock if anybody's interested. I'm going to have a bunch of fabric, quilt, vintage quilt pieces and things like that. Oh, I do have a little bit of this left. Let me see how much. Let me measure this. Okay. So this is what I thought I was out of, but I still have one available. It's 1 yard of this beige cream trim. It's almost 5 inches. It's really pretty. Is it let's see, I never know what side is on here. So this one is going to be $2.50 for that one. Oh, thanks, Peg. So same time, 1 p.m. PST. 1 yard beige trim. While I wait on that, I'm going to look up my... Give me 1 second here. Oh, darn it. Okay. Downsize. Okay, here's the link to my Etsy store. If anyone's interested in looking at the fabric I have in there. Like I said, I can give you a discount to add to this on anything. I'm selling some things that I have in the store. So if I sold them on here, I put my store on vacation, but I'll open it back up later this evening. That way, if I sold anything that I had listed in the store, I wouldn't be out of it. So, Kat, you got that one. Thank you so much. Oh, here's I have this in black too. I showed this earlier. This one's in brown suede, and it has the metal eyelet with the embroidered trim. The black one has lace on it. So it's a little bit different. And I believe I have 4 yards available of that. I believe it's to make, use on clothing and stuff, but you could use this on the edge of a journal. That would look really cute. And I'm selling that for $1 a yard. And it's, yeah, an inch wide. Okay, so the brown suede. Cat, Diana, and Peg. Thank you. And Diana wanted 2 of those. I believe I have 4, but I could have a little bit less, so I'll have to adjust that. I'm seeing if anybody's interested in this. It's a pillowcase that was vintage. That's the fabric on it, and I don't know what that pattern's called, but it's like has oblong pieces like that. And the other side is this fabric here, and it already has an opening. And this was hand stitched, the inside here. So could be a journal cover, or you could just use it for a pillow in your craft room. So that will be $5 for that. You could take this apart and use the fabric on something else. Yeah, this was hand stitched around the edges. And no takers on that? For any of you that just came into, one thing I can go ahead and show you again, because I have so much of it. It's this German English encyclopedia from 1890. I have the dictionary with the date on it. The paper is very strong. Sorry about the noise. It has the, you can fill the raised on it. And it is 6 by 9, I believe, approximately. And I'm selling that for 10 pages for $1. And you can have as many as you want. So I'll run this again. I showed this earlier and sold some. I should have warned y'all to cover your ears. I don't know if somebody was listening on earbuds. Okay, let's see what we have left. I have this listed in my store. It's called So Many Bunnies Book Kit. It's by Keepsake Quilting, and it comes with the batting, and then you get the material for the to make the book. And here's the craft panel. It has the bunnies on it. It's it's either a Wendy Edelson for Wellington Prints. And, you know, it's to make a book. And I believe I have it listed for 10 in my store. So I will give you a discount if anybody wants that. Bunny book, and that's to finish. So I will do that one for $8. I have 2 available of this orange lace trim. It's still in the packaging. I have 2 available. That's what it looks like. And there are 2 yards. And it's probably about 2 inches wide. And I'll do the vintage orange trim, $2 each. So $1 a yard. All right, Diana wants one. Anyone else? This is a really pretty wide trim. That's 1, 2, about 3. And that's what it looks like here. And I don't know how many yards I have available. I'm going to do $1.50 a yard on this one. Probably have 4 yards available. Thank you, Kat and Peg. I might be down a couple bins. I believe I have 5 yards available of this one. And it is a very pretty coral trim. I don't know why I get all this. You know, it's like a dark pink. Yes. Very pretty. So I call it coral if I can't tell whether it's pink. I think I'm colorblind a little bit. And that'll be $1.50 also. That's 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, coral. Cat, you got one. Thank you. Let's see. If anybody's interested in, let's see, I think I can do It's a half a yard. I can do 2 fat quarters on this one. So this is like a patchwork fabric, which is really pretty. And we'll do $2 for that. Oh, you wanted the coral trim too, Diana. Thank you. What did I say? $2 for a fat quarter? I believe this is vintage. It's not marked on here. Hello, Doris. Welcome. I've been on here for almost 3 hours now. Well, no, 2 hours. Wait, yeah, 2 hours. So, Peg, you want both those? You got it. I was planning on making something with that, and I never did, so one day. Oh, I found another sunbonnet Sue. Oh, let's do these ones because these are my dollar. I know you guys like the dollar. This is pink lace. It's about 1¾ inch. Yeah. It is 100% cotton, machine wash warm. It comes on the original spool. And that is the pink lace, $1 a yard. Has a floral pattern on it. Okay, catgut's 1 yard. Here's a little bit of a similar, but it's $1.20. I'm sorry, it's a 1¼ inch, and see it has a netting on top, and then the floral pattern there. So that pink floral is $1.25. I have this, looks like a double yellow. That is about 1¼ inch. And we'll do this one $1. Peg. Cat. Dorius wants 2. Cat wants 1. Peg wants 1. Okay, gotcha. Here's some little purple lace. It has like little tiny flower pattern on the edging. I think it's like a flower. Purple. Let's do 0.75. $7.75 for that. I probably have, I don't know, maybe 10 yards. Okay, purple is cat and peg. Thank you. And Dorius. I have this black jacquard with the red rose there. I didn't write how many yards on this one. I'm going to say 5 to 6. Diana, you want 2? Okay. I have that same lace, I think, in a blue, but I don't have it in this room. If anyone's interested in seeing that, I can get it. This will be $1 a yard. Okay, pig wants 3. Thank you. Dorius wants 1. Okay. This I have 2 yards of, it's a little ruffled cream with the lace edging around it. And I have 2 yards of that. I'll do $1 a yard for that. Okay, I'll go get the blue one. I'm going to take a break, actually. I'm going to do just a little break. I think everybody else might need one. So we'll just write break time on here. I'll go get that and I'll be right back. back. Let me look outside. Still raining. Still raining. Oh, no problem. You can watch. Here's the blue one. So it's kind of a medium blue. It's not really baby blue or royal blue. What did I sell that other one for? Purple, 75 cents. I have so much of this. I'm going to do this one for 50 cents, okay? So blue, trim 0.50. Okay, so we're doing that. So you want four, that's 4 altogether, right? So we're doing, okay, yeah, never mind. Peg 4, Dan 4, bless all of you guys. Oh. Okay. This is a lot of strips. I think there's 42, 2.5. It's by, it just has so many different colors in here. Really pretty fabrics. This one's 2016. So this came as a bundle. I bought it. Some lady, I went to a estate sale and she did quilting. She had rooms and rooms and outdoor tables just filled with nothing but quilting fabrics, but they weren't giving very good deals on it, so I didn't buy a whole lot. Honey by Country Essentials. Anyhow, goes on and on. So you get quite a bit. That's like a big fat roll. Did I see Dorius? Let me check and see. For the blue. No. Oh, God. I'm going to have to watch this back anyhow, Kat, but thanks for letting me know. Because it's hard for me to show things, type things, see who bought things. So I have to go back and watch everything I did. So for this whole bundle here, and I'm selling it for under what I bought it for. So this is a deal for $5. It is. Okay, Peggy, got that. Thanks so much. That was a good deal. I have this teal lace. I'm not sure why that's doubled. If maybe you fold it over, and I know a lot of people use this for lingerie. Maybe it could be, but the teal is $5. Oh, not $5. I'm thinking of the other thing. $1. Yeah, another reason I'm doing this is that we're thinking of downsizing at the end of the year. It's just me and my husband here now, and House is too big for us. So Kat and Doria's got one. I would love to move back to San Diego, but that is out of the question for us. But my daughter and my niece is there. Yeah, I used to have a bunch of, well, my dad lived with us for years and he passed like 2 years ago. My daughter and grandson lived with us for a couple years and now she's back in San Diego. So, yeah, I'd rather downsize too. Our house is like 2,500 square foot, so it's way too big for us. So this is a pink satin ribbon in a white lace. And that's $1 a yard. Ooh, I put oink. Say, told you I couldn't. So, Cat and Peg. Yeah, one of the reasons I haven't been on for a while is because my niece, so her mom, my sister, passed from breast cancer when she was only 40 years old, and my niece was probably 13 at the time. And so she's now 37, and last year she was diagnosed with breast cancer. So she went through the whole chemo and a mastectomy. And so I was going down there after every one of her chemo treatments to help her take care of the kids. And till now she's, on the road to recovery. Her surgery was on the 29th. So yeah. Yeah, it was a shock. I mean, like first your sister gets it, and then you think, and they had the genetic testing and everything. And her and her sister both came back negative. So you never know. I never had the testing done because I just didn't want to have to worry about it. Oh, were you Deb? Oh, sorry. Yeah. She had 3 kids all under 18. So then she was 40 when she passed. So this one is a fuchsia. Your testing was negative, but just keep checking yourself. Because my niece she came with her kids, and I took my grandson. We went to that water slide place last year, and she was like, "Oh, I felt this lump," and I was like, "Oh, it's probably just a fibroid. Don't worry about it." Yeah, same with them. That's about the same ages too, and their dad raised them. With my mother came and moved in with them for a while, but yeah. So a month later, and the thing is, she just started a new job. She'd been with the same company for 5 years, but they sold it. So she works for heating and plumbing, like in the call, managing the calls and stuff. She's like a supervisor. So she's one of those people that gets a job instantly. So she just started it. But the company she worked for is a big supporter of breast cancer. They even have because somebody in their family, something happened with that one time with breast cancer. So they even have the ribbon on their trucks and stuff when they go out, their service trucks. So they were very, very supportive of her. Um, yeah, she worked for the first couple of months, but by her like third or fourth chemo treatment, she finally went out. from work because it's a lot where you're going, testing for blood, you're, getting CT scans, MRIs, seeing all these different doctors. So I just, she just did it. My sister didn't have a mastectomy, and I always wondered if that would have made a difference, but that's all in hindsight. So anyhow, this is a fuchsia lace for $1 a yard. This one is about 2 inches. No fuchsia laces. Oh, Doris. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Let's see what I have left here. I got some more. Let's see. Trying to sort through this. Nobody was interested in the applique, wedding appliques. So I think I'll probably end this, and then the people that want to go back through and watch it can do that, and then I can get sorted for for tomorrow. But I'll show you a few more things, okay? So this is another. It's like a very light orange. Like a cotton lace, like about 2¼ inches or half. And that's the pattern on there. Oh yeah, well, you're welcome back. I'll put in the live information as soon as I end this one. So this orange trim is $1 a yard. Okay, peg. Yeah, I'm going to do fabric, lace. What are you interested in? I can do, I have just about anything. Are you interested in any stamps at all? Like crafting supplies? Of course, I'll combine, shipping. I have like so much stuff that I need to downsize on. Any ephemera stuff in crafting supplies? Yeah, I'm going to do some ephemera stuff. I might. Okay, this is like for instance, I started putting together. I have lots of cards, napkins, and just plain ephemera. Like, so I did this pack right here. I just kind of threw it together real quickly. So it's a glassine bag that I coffee dyed, And then here is some music notes. I kind of made it into like a little envelope. You can clip it to a journal. This is a bingo card. I had to fold this in half. It's an old purchase order. What do you call those? Index cards. A flash card. A little piece of coffee dyed fabric. Some seam binding. It's a little card I made, an envelope, an old coupon, a doily, another envelope, this vintage type thing. This is something I made once for a journal. Piece of cloth here, a cluster, some flashcards. They're French. A coupon. This is a vintage postage thing. Old library card. A photo thingamajigger. I cut this out with Timmy's die. So I just kind of did a cream and black design and then some tickets. So this is something I made up just on the fly. I can do that one for $5. And I'll try. I don't know if I'll have enough time to make up any more, but that's what I got for that. Oh, I forgot to put the amount. Or I can do a bunch of account ledger, not ledger, but what are they called? Graph paper, vintage graph papers. I have a bunch of those. But that will probably be another sell. So that, and then I have some I have, what is it? I have a bunch of stamps. I have these stamps here. They've never been used. They're Hero Art stamps. There's one on a fairy, a flower, monkeys, and a camping one. If anybody's interested in those, I will do those for $3 a pack. I'm just putting it in case there's any interest. Okay, you want the camping? Okay, thank you. The camping's the only one that it has a tinge of yellow on it, but it's never been used. I think some stamps do sometimes do that. Okay, Dorius got that one. Anybody else? Debbie want the flower? Yeah, I can bring out my crafting supplies. I have a whole bin of those. Deb wants the flower. And Peg wants the fairy. Oh, thank you, guys. I just listed these on Facebook Marketplace, so I'll have to take them off. Flowers was for Deb. And the fairies was for Peg. I thought about keeping the fairies, but I have another one somewhere I've never used. Does anybody want to see more stamps right now? I can bring out some if you want. Oh, I have vintage pictures. You're looking for a mixer cell. I'm a little burnt out of just see nothing but old material only in lace. Sure, I like to see stamps. Okay. I have a ton of stamping up, but I'm not even going to get into those right now. I have vintage photos too. I have a ton of vintage photos. I have vintage buttons. This was kind of just a unplanned lace stash, but I'll see what I have in stamps. I'll be right back. Okay, back. I could stay here all night doing this. Okay. This one, I think all of these I show you have never been used. So I think some of you know I go out thrifting. So I buy a lot of stuff for myself and then to resell. So, and I always, I mean to list stuff on eBay, but I just never have time. So I have all these in bins and I want to try to get rid of them. I think this is a cool stamp. It's a word art stamp and I love the fonts on these. So this one says, "Let it be, love, prepare to be amazed, family, all natural beauty." And it's a Autumn Leaves clear stamp from 2006. So a lot of these are not available anymore. You choose, you do whatever you like. Thank you for taking the time. Oh, no problem. So we're going to do I'll do the font stamp for $2. And that's a go. Like I said, most of these have never been used. This one right here is a date stamp, same by Autumn Leaves. So you've got every day of the week, and then you got numbers, and they all have cool different fonts on there. So and that one will be $2. The only one that I have right now that's like a Peg, you want the day stamp? Thank you. I do have this Tim Holtz one, the Crazy Birds, or Bird Crazy, never been used. That one I have to sell for $10 because I paid up for that, okay? But I think everybody, if you went through the craze of getting these, most people have these. So I have a similar stamp to them. Kat, you want the bird stamp? Cool, thank you. Yay. This, I'll do these craft stuff. I don't even know. I Googled these to see who makes these the other day, and I guess, oh, no, that's not it. Crafter. I guess they're sold at like the dollar store, aren't they? Does anybody know that? Crafter Square. I have one that has travel, and then one that has insects. Oh, yours melted. Oh, no. So I'll do these craft square. Well, let's do $1 each on these. You just tell me if you want A, travel, or B, butter insects. Okay. I had to move a few of my bins out in the garage. So my husband's, that's the only place in the house that he really has to sell. So I have to move this out. His man cave is out there. Okay, Diane, thank you. I have these recollections, or one's a hero art, one's a recollections. They are, A is borders. It's called borders. And B is called, I don't know what. I know this one had a name on it somewhere. I don't know. Anyhow, you can see the different patterns on that. That'd be good for mixed media if you do that. So we'll do these ones for A and B. That's going to be $1 a piece too. Brand new stamps. Where can you get brand new stamps for $1 besides maybe Temu? I don't buy from those places. I like to get my stuff right away. Peg will take B. Thank you. I have this frame here. It's a Recollections die. We'll do this one. You love Temu. My niece's daughter had me sign up for it. She's like 13, and then I deleted it right after she was trying to get some free things on it. So this is it's a frame die. $1. I'm going to keep on moving. This is a Hero Arts. There's a thank you, insect, Dorius, or who, I got to refresh that because I don't know who was first on that. It's the first time I've had to refresh. Cat was first on the frame. I have some other dies in my other room that I can grab real quick too. This is a Hero Arts. It's called From the Vault Bugs. So you got your dragonfly, butterfly, bee. I think that's a dragonfly too, like the little bees there. These fit really, a little ladybug. Those fit cute on, you know, on tickets to stamp. That's what I like to use them for. That's a grasshopper too. So we'll say the bug stamp. And $2 for that one. I gotta take a drink. Okay, no takers on the bug stamp. Did I? I didn't, no. I thought maybe I kicked myself out. Did I? Let me refresh this one more time. Okay, I think I'm still here. Okay, great, thank you. Here's a super cute one. It's a Hero Arts with a little dog holding a newspaper, a fire hydrant. It says, "You're my hero." I'll do $1.50 on this one. No takers. Anybody interested in a koi stamp? Or a feather stamp? Or a Stampendous, one of those Fran stamps? I'm going to do A, B, or C for $2. A, B, or C for $2. So A would be the koi, B, feathers, C, Fran. Katie, you want A? Okay. Let me refresh this real quick. So yeah, Katie A and Cat B. Okay. Here's 2 Christmas ones I have. This one is Hero Arts. It has the fireplace, Christmas tree, super cute, a little kitty sleeping. And then this one here is a lawn fawn, but it has the little park bench and lamppost. And I've seen the card that this makes. It's super cute. And then it comes with the die that, and you know, lawn fawns aren't cheap. So I don't know how anybody stays in competition with Temu, but so A or B, that's going to be. Oh, you wanted the, okay, hold on, I'm confused. Oh, B was the feathers. Okay. Oh yeah, C was the, sorry. You got to watch me all the time. Okay. Okay, so A is the Hero Arts and B is the Lawn Fawn. And we will do those for $2. So we'll do Christmas, A and B, $2. You're welcome, Kat. Thank you. Nobody? Nobody? Let's see. Okay, we've got the stamp of approval. It's a Bon Voyage. It has the, what do you call that? The East-West, not compass. This one is a little kitty with a fish bowl, a fish. Hope you're doing well. And I think that's either Hero Arts. And then this one is a Hero Arts with now these are out of the packaging, but they haven't been used. It's a Ferris wheel with a seahorse, a unicorn, and a horse on there. So I'm going to do these for $2 each, okay? So we'll do the travel cat, and we'll do the, what are those called? It's not a Ferris wheel. We'll say unicorn on there. Oh my gosh. $2 each. Diana, you want C? Thank you. No interest in the other two. I have these vintage EK Success and Jolie's. So I have the goofy one. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save that. I was making my grandson, who's 9. We took him to Disneyland when he was 5, and I made him a little scrapbook. So I haven't finished it yet. So I'm going to do that. I have these right here. So that's it with the crafting until maybe tomorrow. I do have this one. Let me do this one. And then we'll call it quits, okay? This one is, somehow I bought a duplicate of this magazine. So it's they sell July 21. And it is, I have the same it has the magazine in it, and then it has these stamps. Let me see if I can show you what it looks like. Actually, I have a lot of these I need to sell. Okay. So this is what it looks like. And as you can tell, I didn't use this one either. You get an embossing folder, you get these stamps here, and then you get the book. And I have the book too, but I didn't grab that one. I just wanted you to see. I love this embossing folder, so I gotta break that out. So I'm going to sell that for $5. So that would be, hello, Lori. I'm just ending the video or the sale, but I will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock my time. Um, and you can go through the video to see what I have available still. Kind of just started doing laces and then broke out into some other things. So we will do the stamps and embossing for $5. And then tomorrow I will have some more of these books available. I might do this all week long. How about that? And then, just do a couple hours a day, since now I'm getting people in that. So Deb, you got that one? Because I feel like I could stay on longer, but what do you guys think? Let's see. Is anybody interested in seeing any of this stuff? All week sounds good to you? That sounds good to me too. So tomorrow I'll do some of these, okay? So I have, okay, yay, thanks, Deb. You know, I tried doing Whatnot. I don't know if any of you guys ended up doing that, but to be on Whatnot, you either have to already have like a following, or you have to like have a really big personality and like do and say weird things to get people to watch you. And I'm just kind of like, I know I talk a lot, but on there it's kind of different because you don't really know any of those people. So it just never worked for me. I just always felt weird. So yeah, I'll have more stuff ready for y'all tomorrow. Okay, I'll make my way through what sold today and then work on some stuff. And I could do a couple hours a day. Is daytime, nighttime, during the week. I know some of us that are older were probably available anytime. Oh, you haven't done, yeah. Tomorrow I'll be starting at 1. I'm in California, so Pacific Standard Time. So yeah, no, it would be what, your time 3 or 4. Let's see. If it's 1 here, 2, 3, 4 back on the East Coast. And 3 Central Time, I believe. Weeknights are better. Okay. All right. Thank you all for joining me today. I'm so happy, and we will see you all tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye.